Welcome to Fighting Favorites, the podcast that feels like that smug feeling you get after an insanely productive morning and you get to watch everybody else waking up slowly after you've done a ton of work already.
That smug feeling.
That smug feeling. You're just like, oh, just getting to breakfast, huh? Nice.
I've been at it for 2 hours already, so
it's great. No, that's good for you. That's good.
I like to laugh when I'm not supposed to. I think a sunset's best with the pink hue. I love to dance and I like fondue. But my favorite thing in the world is talking with you.
yeah. Oh, you're still hungry. Interesting.
Oh man, it's a good feeling. It's not maybe not a
Smug.
healthy
It's a pretentious feeling.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe
pretentious feeling.
Maybe a little pretentious, but it still feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to another episode of Fighting Favorites, where the favorites are always fighting. And
they
with
do
us
that.
today, we have my friend Stacy Grover.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were going to introduce your brother.
He said friend, and I was like,
yeah.
That's right over my brother.
I'm gonna do a supercut of Stacy being surprised every time I introduce her.
I am.
Because every time I throw to Stacy, she's just like, "What? Me?" And we also have another one of my good friends on the podcast.
Not you, Jason.
Van Roosendaal.
Just on the podcast, though. In real life, not so much.
And is he a friend? Is he an enemy? Who can really tell? But he is my brother, Jason.
hey,
Christensen,
yo.
on the podcast.
So glad to be here.
Yeah. You know, who can really say what a brother is, friend or foe? But
Frenemies.
definitely
Rival.
appreciated the spanking lightning rod that he was growing up.
Oh,
The punishment
Wow.
lightning rod, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It all seemed
yeah.
to
Stacy and I need some clarity on that.
it absorbed mostly into him, you know. And
I took the hits, so nobody else had to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But it
That's
was
'cause
not.
You're the
not nearly
oldest.
as bad.
You got in the lineup first.
We learned from his example
Oh, okay.
of what
They
not
learned
to do.
what not to do.
Yeah. We're like, oh, okay, so don't do that because that gets you that.
Yes. I thought
still
you meant like you got lined up and your dad spanked
No.
you guys.
And
by
you just got
orders.
real
That's how
tired
it was
by the
for us. Yeah, it
You
was
went from
literally like
oldest to least
oldest
old, and
to
then-
youngest. Yeah,
You
it's
just got
made to be
tired
a
by
middle
the time it
child.
got to us.
Yeah.
I still remember like sitting on the couch next to my dad, and my other brothers are upstairs fighting and arguing and wrestling around. And my dad, not really realizing I'm sitting next to him, he's just like, Jason, cut that out. And I'm like, Dad,
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
That's funny.
And then he's still like, well,
Well,
keep it down.
Cut it out. Whatever you did. I'm sure you started something up there.
Yeah, you taught them that.
Well, Jason, it's great to have you on the podcast. And
Yes.
also, it's great because it's a very special episode. We got another holiday episode today.
What
And-
is it? Christmas?
No, it's not Christmas. I was talking to Jason about how I was like, oh, well, you know, the last episode we recorded should have actually been releasing on Thanksgiving. And he's like, well, I could do a Thanksgiving themed episode because me and Jason, I think, maybe favorite holiday. I know, Jason, like you like 4th of July too.
Yeah, it's kind of a tie.
Okay. But
Food,
Thanks-
sports, and fun.
yeah, Thanksgiving is Jason and I's like top favorite holiday, and he's like, I could do a Thanksgiving episode, and I was like, you know what? That's
like
probably
it.
actually pretty perfect.
Yay.
So Jason was kind enough to write out 16 of his favorite Thanksgiving things. And we are going to vote them through to see what the best of the best is. And with that, Jason, wow us.
Welcome. Well, I do have to say, first of all, that Thanksgiving, absolutely one of my favorite holidays. It's one of those ones that I look forward to every year growing up, playing with the cousins, all that stuff. It's just like one of my most, and I always feel like it gets trampled and run over by Christmas. People just steamroll it, and I get so mad about it.
It's all of the it's all of the family togetherness and good food and good stuff about holidays without all the pressure of Christmas.
Yes.
That's why I love Easter.
Because Christmas is so
Easter. Okay.
intense. I feel like
It
even
is.
like down to Christmas traditions. It's just like no, you have to. And Thanksgiving, you just like you just
let's just get
fun,
together.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just fun. And maybe that's because I don't do a lion's share of the cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a stressful holiday.
It's all fun and games for Adam.
I don't know.
Well,
it's just a good time.
And our family kind of goes all out. It was all the cousins, everybody always together, and just a big fun event. And we kind of went bigger than a lot of other people. We would reserve the whole church a lot of times,
fun.
so we'd have the whole church to ourselves, and it's just like the best. So
is this the Catholic Church or
who can say non-denominational?
Yeah,
the church?
The
First Baptist. For sure.
First Baptist.
We've been reserving Catholic cathedrals to
And they have
run up and
choirs
down and
sing
eat our food.
old Renaissance songs.
I will
So
say really
with that-
quick before you, dang it.
Too late, Stace. Going.
I wanted to say I loved when I lived in Salem because they always had the breakfast at the church.
Yeah.
And then we always did the football games.
Yeah.
It was so much
Yeah,
fun.
it's
Turkey bowl.
So fun.
Turkey ball, yes. And it was actual tackle football.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey,
It's
And
fun.
You don't
Jason
mess
took
around.
every opportunity to tackle whoever had the ball. He did not take it easy. All right?
never with Stacy.
Never.
You can't let Stacy have an inch. That's what I
Never.
learned, or she will let it go. I was laughing so hard on that episode you brought up ping pong.
Oh,
and
man.
me
Yeah.
kicking your butt in ping pong
So
without
funny.
trying, and how mad you got.
It still makes me mad.
Still makes you mad.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it was, yeah. Well, with that.
Hey, Stacy, let's
yeah.
kind of keep it going, okay? We got
Let's keep things rolling.
Take care
let's
of.
just keep
Jeez.
things rolling. If you could stop trying to weigh us down and slow us down.
Wow.
please.
Wow.
Someone can get their audio figured out. That would be good.
Yeah.
All right, number one, the number one matchup. You guys ready for this? This one is a very, very general one, but having a whole season dedicated to gratitude. I just think there's something magical about just taking stock of your life and things to be grateful for, and everything that, like a dedicated time where you just pause and think about how good you have it. I think there's something magical about that.
I like that.
Okay.
That is paired up with
Uh-oh.
Turkey
rolls
gravy.
and stuffing.
Oh, I was joking.
That's
That's what it
funny.
was.
Uh-oh.
Was it you said rolls and stuffing?
Rolls and stuffing.
Okay, but
Do you stuff the roll with the stuffing?
No.
Oh, are
mean,
those just your two favorite?
Just
Two
rolls and
favorite.
stuffing.
There's only
bread
16 categories, and so you got to fit some
yeah,
things
you had to
in
fit
there.
a couple together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the
You
day
love rolls and
after,
stuffing.
definitely open up that roll.
Sandwich.
We'll
I
get,
know.
we'll get there. We'll
Okay,
get there.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Hey.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll count down. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
Feeling gratitude. Yeah.
That kills me too, because stuffing is maybe one of
Love
my
it.
favorite things in the world. It's just
wow.
every time I eat stuffing, I'm like, why is this not like a 3 times a
regular?
week? Yeah. It's
or
so good.
dressing for our southern U.S. people.
I don't think. Is it really called something in the? It's different in the southern.
It's
US?
genuinely called dressing, not stuffing.
Oh,
yeah,
weird.
Interesting.
What do they call dressing?
I don't know. I just remember being in Oklahoma, and it's just like, oh, it's not stuffing, it's dressing.
Salad sauce.
Liquid topping.
Anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Gratitude.
Anyway, let's keep things
Gratitude
rolling.
it is.
You know.
All right,
Moving.
next up.
Yeah.
Next matchup. We have the obligatory food coma after you've just stuffed yourself with the most delicious food and you're just sitting there like, oh, yes.
The satisfaction
delicious.
after the stuffing. Yeah.
That is good.
Versus one of my favorite things is playing sports in the cold. So your body is hot and you're sweating, but it's cold outside. And so that contrast of like cold, but you're also sweating and breaking a sweat, but it's cold outside.
So sports in the cold versus food coma.
Versus the food coma.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be the minority here.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Sports in the cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Nate's like fatties.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna be on my own here.
No, I
People who've been overweight before, and they're not me.
Wow. Putting words in my mouth here. I was just gonna say, I feel like everyone loves the food coma, and it's not my favorite thing. Okay.
Are you guys sure?
I do love it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It seems
Do we need to pull up some
in your
pictures
life.
of you in the past?
Wow. You for our audience, you didn't see it, but a bus just went over me, okay? I was tossed right under it.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Jeez.
All right, up next.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, as Stacy mentioned, one of our traditions is tackle football, and it had to be, and I was very adamant. Every year, people were like, "No, let's do a two-hand touch," blah, blah, blah. And I said, "No, tackle
it was
football."
Always tackle.
And so, one of my favorite things is that first hit in tackle football, where you just like something comes alive in you, and you're just like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
You're like, "Okay, that's how it's gonna go." That initial hit in tackle football
Okay.
versus sneaking deviled eggs before the lunchtime comes along.
They're
That is
just
classic.
out there.
They are.
Well, and
Easy to grab.
and my family like knows about me, and so they'll like specifically guard it, and they'll like hide the deviled eggs from me.
Deviled eggs are
Funny.
so good. Yeah.
It's so funny.
There was one year where we made just like a ton, and it was just okay to eat them beforehand. But then it got dangerous because I was like, I'm gonna be full from
Yeah.
eggs, and I'm
Already.
not gonna.
Well,
Yeah,
they're just so easy to just
I
keep
know.
going.
they're so
you know?
good.
They're like oysters.
Well, and so
just
for me, it's also the
slippery
game of like, can I do
Little
it without
snack.
getting caught?
Yeah.
You know, because my whole
The
family's
sneak.
like, Jason,
Yeah,
watch it,
Mhm.
Jason.
That's funny.
Okay.
So deviled eggs
They
and
are
that
hard.
initial hit in tackle football.
Okay.
Ready.
3,
Alright.
2, 1.
Deviled
Sneaky
eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Football.
Ooh.
I don't
Deviled
like
eggs.
the hit, but I do love like the thrill
Yeah,
of
I think that's I don't think I've ever really super enjoyed like hitting people. Like even when I played contact sports, that was never I there were a lot of guys on the team where that was like the thing was the hit.
The big hit.
And so
That's
and that
Jason's thing.
that never really appealed to me with contact sports. It was always more about like avoiding getting hit and like
yeah.
scoring points was where my thrill was.
You and me
But,
both, Adam.
yeah. So I think that qualifier kind of, and I'm a huge deviled eggs fan.
It's
I
so
love
good.
them so much. They're so good.
They're only fun when you can peel them well. I hate when you are trying to peel the hard-boiled eggs when you're making them, and then it's
like
taking
to make
chunks
them.
out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think you
Sorry, to make
are
them.
eating deviled eggs. Right?
Yeah, Stacey's like, man, it's so hard when you're slurping out the yolk and stuff. Ugh, it's the worst.
All right, up next. So still tackle football again, but the perfectly placed pass. Where it just outside of that defender's reach, right into your receiver's hands, and they bring down the catch. Oh man, nothing better than that feeling.
Man.
Versus year-long bragging rights. So one of my favorite things about tackle football is the competition that comes with it. And for my family, it's two things. We also do volleyball on Thanksgiving as well. And so growing up, yeah. So and it was always kids versus
fun day.
adults.
Indoor or outdoor?
This is fun.
Indoor. Remember, we had the church, the church.
The church.
So we played volleyball in the church.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And we had this competition with my uncles, and my uncles were really good about bringing it up. You guys going to be ready for Thanksgiving? You know, they were really fun about taunting. Egging it on and trash talking all year. And then I have another buddy who we literally had a turkey bowl trophy, and we would trade off every year. So he would pick his team, I would pick my team. And then we'd play in the turkey bowl, and whoever's team won got to take the trophy home for a year.
I'll say Jason's a really, really big trophy guy.
Yeah.
Jason has 3 or 4 trophies for 3 or 4 different random things. Probably more than that. Would you say more than that? I know of the softball one.
Yes.
I know of the
cornhole tournament.
We
have our family racquetball tournament.
The family racquetball, which I have in my room currently. And
then me and my wife have a trophy as well. We call it All the Marbles. So it's a trophy that has just a bunch of marbles in it. And it's for those random little arguments that you get in,
that is
the definition of a word, or did you lock the garage door? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I locked the garage door. Did you? I bet all the marbles. All the marbles. So you wager all the marbles on little board games or different things, and then we have a plaque that we flip around to show who's in control of all the marbles at that given point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big trophy.
I'm a big trophy guy.
Trophy guy. Okay.
So again, the perfectly placed pass and year-long bragging rights.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect pass.
Place.
Yeah. That's such an exciting feeling on really both ends of throwing it and receiving it. When you're seeing it come down and you're this is gonna just fall into my arms perfectly, and it makes you look good, even though you're not doing a whole ton when it's perfectly placed.
You're welcome, Adam.
Yeah. Jason often picks me. I always like being on Jason's team because we are sneaky athletic, where I don't think people would ever be those guys are I don't think anyone's ever those guys are the athletes, but I think we've got really good coordination, and so I just feel like we do well on an underdog team together, it's so great. But I love a good perfect pass, and I like having my win speak for itself. I don't necessarily like rubbing it in as much. I kind of like just
it.
being like,
Yeah.
just the slight shoulder shrug, like
another smug kind of feel.
Yeah.
Oh, is that my ball? Oh, look, I'm in the end zone. Huh.
yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
I always
How'd
knew
that
we'd
happen?
win.
Are those my 8 trophies on the wall? Didn't even notice.
Did I make those trophies? Yes, but they are mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
for sure.
Perfectly placed
For
pass.
sure. Perfectly placed pass. All right, next up. So I wrote bringing down the big boys so that you're lined up against that guy that is huge. And there is I'm much bigger than I
Got a lot of turkey bowls.
was. Oh, yeah, because it's just one of my favorite things. But like that moment where that big guy's running through and you just come up and tackle him and bring him down.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel so alive in that moment.
Bringing down the big boys. Okay.
Bringing down the big boys.
Oh, yeah.
And now I am the big boy, so 50 pounds later, here I am.
Someone else can find that same joy.
Yep. I bring that other joy to people. Now that I'm the big boy, we started playing two-hand touch.
Yeah, exactly.
Rules have
That's
changed,
true.
Okay, matched up with leftovers the day after Thanksgiving. So that
Oh, you know what we're
that
gonna go
roll
for.
Yeah.
with the
Ready,
turkey.
ready.
Nate
You
knows
know.
what we're gonna go with.
We all know. Yeah, Nate knows. Nate's seen pictures of us in our past. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, leftovers.
Leftovers.
Bringing down the big boys. Ah, dang it.
Ooh, just missed it there, Jason.
Just a little late.
Man, yeah. Sorry.
No, our family is
I
like-
do
That's how you
leftovers.
built it up. You're like, I'm going to be alone on this one. But all you fatties out there, I know how you're voting. I know you're voting.
Listeners, you can't see Adam and Stacy, but if you could, you'd understand.
They're already in a food coma.
Stacey's wearing a
okay?
jacket for a reason, okay?
No, my family literally lives for leftovers. Like
Oh, yeah.
before the food is even gone. Like my mom is like getting everything in the bags and in the fridge and in
Packing
the
it all
freezer.
up.
Yeah, because it's
Thanksgiving
just like,
leftovers are special.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why that second day it just I'm not a big
It's
turkey
almost
fan.
better. Yeah.
I
Which
agree.
is weird. Like Thanksgiving, like turkey is the least. I'm the least excited
flavored
about the turkey.
thing.
Yeah.
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 But the
Last year
leftovers the
we-
day after, boom, I'm in.
Yeah.
Last year we had a brisket there, I think.
Yum.
Yeah, that was good.
It
Ooh.
was really
That
good.
was good.
Thanksgiving brisket?
Yeah.
You guys also have a
Hey.
great hosting house or church for that matter. But your
Location.
house is also great for hosting parties.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
All right, up next, Black Friday shopping
Okay.
the day after.
Mhm.
And for me, I go a little bit later. I live really close to some stores. And so I go after all the like initial chaos where there's still stuff around. So that's my favorite, but Black Friday shopping in general. And then this one's pretty particular to me, but a great volleyball game on Thanksgiving with the fam.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You guys ready?
Family. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
3,
They're not.
2, 1. Yeah, they're not.
Volleyball.
Oh, I didn't think.
I mean, I'm not a member of the Christensen family, but I do love volleyball.
Come down for Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, no, I loved holidays with you guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
It was always-
you would come to stuff.
Yeah, I came
my
to
family,
the
our
4th of
family goes
July.
all out.
Yeah.
It's a big event.
It's
I
fun.
did the
Yeah, for
softball
sure.
one time for whatever holiday that was.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
That's
yes.
Memorial Day where I have the
spent a lot
trophy.
of time at your guys'
Yeah.
Wow.
family.
You guys,
parties.
so you guys have like different sports for different holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Softball,
Yeah.
Memorial
Yeah.
Day.
4th of
Capture the
July is
flag.
capture the flag on 4th
On
of July. Football,
Wow.
volleyball, Thanksgiving,
Boxing
Christmas.
on
We don't really.
Valentine's Day.
Naturally. Yeah.
Bowling on President's Day. Yeah, it's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
The capture the flag one's real though.
Yeah, no, I figured
No,
that one.
Capture,
I love
capture the
capture the
flag,
flag.
cornhole on Memorial Day and softball on Memorial Day, and then Thanksgiving's football and volleyball. Yeah, that's all.
Christmas.
Though
Christmas, we often will do the
Sing on
racquetball
that.
tournament with our family.
we would do
Oh,
Nerf wars
ooh.
on Christmas.
That's true.
That's
we would,
fun.
That's
We would. There was a stretch of years where all the brothers we just weren't excited about Christmas anymore, and so we just started asking for Nerf guns, and then we would just have Nerf wars on.
You know, because we're all over 25.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And-
This is getting
and
boring.
We
Yeah.
started asking for Nerf guns, and it made Christmas so fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
That sounds like a blast.
That
Yeah.
does.
It's a good time.
And we have a tradition of playing Risk on
Oh yeah,
New
That's true,
Year's or Christmas Eve too.
Christmas
But
Eve.
not really a sport, I guess. But
yeah.
all right, next
Sport for
up,
the
Hey,
mind.
yeah.
gratitude turkeys. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
No.
I think I
So-
should.
The leaves are.
It's a turkey, but all the feathers are
Yeah.
you write down like things that you're grateful for.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
cute.
you like do it all month. So you start with like a turkey
Aw.
with just like one row of feathers, and then like the next week you add a bunch more things that you're grateful
Yeah.
for, and the next week. So by the time you get to Thanksgiving, you usually put it on a wall that's like got a lot of space, and you got this turkey with this like huge
That's
feathered
so cool.
thing.
So it's like a
and
whole family
people-
thing?
I love that.
Yeah. Or like people guests that come over, friends that come over, you're like, hey, write down something you're grateful for and stick it on there. And so
Aw.
it's just
That's
all, it's
fun.
like, speaking of like favorite things podcast, I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just like those little simple things that you're grateful for. So gratitude turkeys.
Love that.
The next one is TV sports and rivalries. So like right around that Thanksgiving time, it's like,
Yeah.
and not anymore
Big
because
games.
conferences switched and stuff, but you know, big rivalry games, Civil War, Holy War, like all these different rivalries in football
All
and
the wars.
basketball and all the wars and those big like moments, which kind of go back into the bragging rights thing, where you get those bragging rights
sports,
for the
yeah.
rest of the year and stuff too. But so TV sports and rivalries and gratitude turkeys.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Hey, 3, 2, 1.
Gratitude, turkey.
turkey.
Hey.
Wait, what'd you say,
Did-
Stace? Is that what you said?
Weird, my Siri turned on. What did I say? I said turkeys.
Oh, okay. 3 for 3.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow, I love sports and rivalries. but-
I do too. I'm
too.
not much of a TV sports watcher, but those are like the games that I'll tune
yeah,
in
me
for.
too. I love those.
Just
Well,
like
and I
that
think
high
with the-
emotion.
I
Yeah.
can't say
Yeah.
So fun.
I've done the turkey, but like a couple of times we've done just like writing out gratitude things and like either like collecting them or reading them out. And or I remember my mom for 1 year, she did like gratitude all year. She did like at least one thing a week, and it was cool. Like
Oh yeah.
reading through all the stuff all year, and that was really cool. So
I've also seen
just
it
kind
with
of like
like
an intentional kind of element of it.
yeah. I've also seen people do it with like trees, and they put
Oh,
leaves,
cool.
like fall leaves on the
Oh,
tree
that's
and
cool.
fill it
Yeah.
in. So
I like that.
Yeah, but just that attitude of just like thinking about things you're grateful for and adding to it continually. You know,
Love that.
I'm a big believer in gratitude and like what that can do for your life. So always love that. All right, next up. So family visiting and seeing family for the first time in a long time, because Thanksgiving's all often the like first holiday in a long
Mhm.
time that you like, you know, people are coming, you know,
It's the
brothers
biggest
flying in
travel
from out of
holiday of the
town.
year.
Oh yeah. And so
wow.
you're seeing people that you haven't seen that are flying into town for that holiday, and then you'll see them again at Christmas sometimes, but like that's the first like holiday where you get to see everybody.
Mhm.
And that one is paired with my personal favorite, which I gave its own category, which is candied yams. And I don't know who else loves candied yams, but
Jason does love candied yams. I forgot about that.
Favorite Thanksgiving food.
That's so funny. Didn't you do something crazy last year? Didn't you like have like a bunch of pans cooking at the same time at our house or something?
Yeah, and it turned out terrible.
Yeah.
Did you try and make a bunch of candied yams?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no.
Because I think he's the one that really, really, really likes it. I think other people are just kind of like
whatever
about him, but
nice.
Jason just really loves them.
And you ruined them.
Yeah. And you ruined them. For himself.
And you blew it.
What was the first thing?
Family visit.
I am not a good cook. I'm a terrible cook. So.
Nate, we all are. Well, I don't know about Nate, but personally,
I'm not a terrible cook, Stacy.
I'm not a terrible cook either.
I am a first place chili cook-off winner.
Okay, yeah, we talked about that.
I have accolades.
Okay, sorry.
Big trophy guy over here. Yeah.
Certificates that I created.
It's a spoon, and it just says first place chili cook-off winner on the spoon. But it's a
spoon nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
Okay, sorry, Adam, for grouping you and Nate. I guess you're a great cook as well. Okay, so let's just vote. 3, 2, 1. Family coming
visit.
to town.
Yeah.
So you just got that wrong. It was candied yams. Let me write that in here.
Your one veto.
Yeah. They're like marshmallowy, aren't they? Don't they have like marshmallow in them?
They can, yes. Yes. And that
like
wraps
maybe
up.
Pecans or candied cinnamon.
That was everything.
That wraps up our first round.
Oh my gosh.
Wraps it up.
We're going to show you who we're grateful for. Our sponsors.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Break.
Aw.
And we're back. And we're going to get into round 2 of our favorite
Top 8.
Thanksgiving thing.
Yes.
Have you ever had that where like your mouth really wants to say something even though you know it's the wrong word? I was saying Halloween, like my mouth was making the H sound, but then my brain was just like Thanksgiving, but my mouth was just like
I think I might need to see a doctor, Adam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You should get that checked out.
Let's get into round 2.
Does it smell like burnt toast to anybody else? Or
Always, yeah. That's the normal default smell.
All right. First up, having a season dedicated to gratitude versus playing sports in the cold and breaking that sweat.
Oh, man. That's a hard one. I think I'm ready, though.
yeah. Stace?
3, 2, 1.
Sports in the cold.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
I have such an aversion to being cold now. So
gratitude won out. But I think the qualification there is that you're not cold. It's that you're like.
That's not necessarily true. Well, okay, because you're sweating. But it's
I think that's what it's
that's
saying,
how I think about it.
You're sweating and you're giving off a lot of heat, but like it's cooling.
You're breathing in the cold air. So you're like cold air's coming in, but your whole body's like steaming, as you're
God,
I love
I did
that.
vote for it originally,
but I mean gratitude is that is like the entire concept of this podcast. It really is. Like that's kind of what it was built around, because I was reading one time that it was like one of the biggest helpers with depression and anxiety is just like list things you're grateful for every day. And that's kind of where this list started for me, was I was just like trying to list out things that I really liked about like my day. And then it just like turned into like, oh, this is like, these are my favorite things. And so.
Dun, 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 dun.
And a podcast was born.
Podcast was born.
All right, up next, sneaking deviled eggs
Oh.
Okay.
versus the perfectly thrown pass.
Ooh, this one's a tough one for me.
This is a tough one. I think I know, though. And I'm not happy about it, but I think I know.
Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Perfectly
pass.
placed
Deviled
pass.
eggs.
Yeah, it's a perfect pass, but
Not a perfect score is what I've got. Or
I
maybe
really love deviled eggs, but
I
not as
watched
much as
deviled
Nate
eggs
does. The fatty.
Deviled eggs. Yeah.
Gosh.
Snacky media boy.
Yeah, just
The
a
snacky
snacky
media
meat.
boy.
And deviled eggs are the perfect Thanksgiving snack, you know what I'm
It is.
saying?
They are. That's fair.
They are.
Shout out Jason, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. As we say goodbye.
Gotta stay on brand.
Yeah.
To sneaking deviled eggs.
Yes.
All right, up next, leftovers after Thanksgiving versus volleyball with the fam.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Leftovers. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys came with me on that one. That was ugh.
I wish my
Well, I know where I was gonna go, so
Yeah.
But we don't really have those fun traditions of.
I love.
We have
leftovers.
games, but we don't have the sports, and I prefer sports over games.
Hmm.
We all know.
Me too.
It's an
I do
athlete over
miss like I guess growing up
here.
there was like a lot of like young families and like boys my age, so we would always do like turkey bowl, and that was just so fun. So I've been loving the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just one of my favorite. And it's not even like volleyball. It's like the competition of the family, right?
Yeah.
Kids versus adults. Who's gonna win this year?
It's not.
So fun.
It's not been as fun to me in recent years, just because I'm. Some might call me an adult now.
Some
Who?
Ooh, yeah.
Some
do.
Some might. But
Accidentally.
where it's like it just doesn't feel as satisfying as when you're like, I don't like being not the underdog, you know? I like being the underdog team. Because if you lose, you can just be like, everyone expected us to lose. And if you win, it's just like, and
In your face.
You get that satisfaction. So it's not been as fun now that I'm older, but when I remember when I was a kid, we would play with like a big old beach ball so that we could all play, even as like little kids. And it was super fun.
Yes.
Last year was the first year we did dodgeball.
Oh yeah, we did.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Adam was in a food coma, so he couldn't play.
I was in not a food coma. It was that I had been dieting the whole year, and then I was like, just one day, I was like,
Yeah,
well,
you're eating one meal a day,
I guess I'm just
right?
gonna eat whatever I want today. And then I ate stuff, and my body was like, "This isn't food. What are you doing?" And
What is this?
It was literally like the whole year I had been dieting and eating like the same stuff over and over again. And then all of a sudden I just got wrecked by like introducing a bunch of
on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. And like after I ate, I like literally was just like, ow. Like my body was hurting.
He was in pain.
It was pretty rough.
I bet.
Wow.
Well, and our dodge. So I have like 200 little foam balls, like softball size, but they're like soft. And then we flip up all these tables on its side and create like a battlefield in the gym. And then we just like run around and split up in teams and get each other out. It's awesome. I love it. And we're gonna do it again this year. But
Nice.
All right, last one. Gratitude turkeys. I had to make sure what I was saying. Versus family visiting and seeing family coming in from out of town.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. 3.
3, 2, 1.
Family visiting.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all of us?
I think it's probably because we got gratitude somewhere else in the round, so we feel
Well,
safe.
we do, and also I love seeing a handful of my siblings.
Yeah.
During the holidays.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next round.
Okay.
Final four.
So, the final four. First up, Season of Gratitude
Okay.
versus The Perfect Pass.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Wow, the perfect pass is going
It is.
far.
Perfect pass is good.
It's hard.
It really, and there's
very
something
satisfying
even like,
to be a receiver.
what's that?
Pass. I said it's very satisfying to be a receiver of a perfect pass.
And there's something even more magical when it's like, just like a turkey bowl. And you're just like, oh, wait, great athletic things can happen in your own backyard or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I just love seeing it just go past that defender's hands as it goes in. Like,
or the dive
I was
catch. Come on.
I even like the charge up as I'm like booking it downfield and I'm looking back and I see the QB like rearing back to throw. That's like that gets me so excited. I'm like, oh yes, this is me.
This is my
okay. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect pass.
It would be so funny if we went the other way.
Well, we usually do. We usually build up the loser.
I know.
Yeah, we love gratitude, but
it's
this
fun.
is gratitude in action. We're grateful.
We're grateful for that beautiful pass.
Thanksgiving. There's no space for gratitude here.
No.
Let's get that out of the way. Get down to what really matters.
Sports. Yeah. Food coma.
And the next
be grateful
one
for whatever thing wins this bracket.
The next, Leftovers
Oh boy.
versus your family visiting from out of town.
Surprisingly difficult.
Were you okay? I was gonna ask.
Right?
I was like, were you guys immediately ready? Because I was immediately ready.
What?
I'm ready.
No.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Leftovers.
I knew it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think the only reason that I'm going leftovers is because I'm the one doing the traveling these days. Like everybody else has kids and families, so I'm the one going.
You're the one on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm the one on the couch. So
yeah, you are.
I love it when I do just love when families coming together, but leftovers though.
Thanksgiving leftovers are
How
just
do you compare?
They're so good.
Making
They're
a
so
sandwich with
It's like
cranberry sauce and the turkey and the stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't used to love cranberry sauce, but now I feel like turkey without cranberry sauce is just so bland.
Can't happen. Yeah.
I love cranberry sauce.
It's not
there yet.
It's
I'm
not the way
there
that I
yet.
experienced turkey. Yeah.
Yep.
You'll get there.
Brother,
I'm a huge,
brother,
I-
gotcha.
That's not how I experienced turkey.
I really like gravy. I'm not a.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm not a.
I like the tart with the.
You know what I like?
Yeah.
Cranberry
little sweetness?
sauce with is. Have you ever paired cranberry sauce with cream cheese?
That's
Yeah.
Ever done that dip where you pour
Love
it on
it.
top
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
that's
With some like
magical.
wheat thins.
So
Yeah.
so good.
Or
So
wheat
good.
thins or any.
Wheat thins.
Try
Yeah.
it, Stacy. It'll be magical. You just get a
Or-
block
or-
of
Watching
cream cheese.
football and eating that.
And you pour literally you pour
favorite.
cranberry sauce on the top of it, and then you just use like crackers to dip.
That's a health
off
food
of
at
it.
its finest. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah,
Or
So good.
I'm on it.
It's either at like Trader Joe's or
That
something.
is going to be the next recipe on
it's
my.
really good for bulk.
Yeah, there we go.
I was gonna say we don't do cranberry
whole
sauce. We do like
Big of cream cheese.
it's like a sweet spicy kind of.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The jalapeno one.
The jelly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Ooh.
I probably
We
like that more
digress.
than.
Let's get back to our top two.
All right, here we are.
Okay.
We are at the end, my friends. The two left. Number one, The Perfect Pass
Okay.
versus Leftovers the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh no.
I mean, I know where I'm at, so
Me too.
Okay. Well, then I guess
go
I'll
with your
have to be.
gut.
I
I
think
guess
Adam's
I'll
the
have to
deciding
be.
factor. Adam is
Go with
literally
your
our deciding factor right now, and I know it.
I guess I'll
know
have
it, Adam. I know it.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. The perfect pass.
Leftovers.
Yes, Adam. I knew it.
Wow.
Perfect pass.
You went with perfect
did not
pass,
think-
Adam?
I went with the perfect pass.
What?
I did not think that would make it all the
So
way.
Good. I literally can see like different moments in my life where I'm
Thrilled
just, like,
right now.
I'm just seeing that ball coming over the top of the defender, and
Nate,
I'm just.
I knew where your head was at. I
Oh.
knew Adam would be
It's-
the one to
It's
decide.
so
I knew
exciting,
it.
and it just feels so good.
What
This is-
what
Leftovers.
makes me
That's not
happy
a
about
perfect
that,
pass.
Adam,
That felt like the perfect pass.
is
right
that
there.
I was often the one throwing that
You
pass.
are
so,
often the one that throws that pass.
that makes me feels good.
And you know why? It's
feels
because
did I say feels
Feels
good?
good.
Feels good.
even if I'm not on your team for stuff, like people often don't throw to me, and so it's very
Oh.
frustrating.
Oh,
But since
right.
Jason
That guy can't
trusts-
catch.
Yeah, since Jason trusts me to catch and he trusts me to run fast, he'll throw it to me when I get open. So
Adam, this brings back a very faint, but tell me if I made this memory up.
okay.
Was there a time when I was the captain of a Turkey Bowl football team and I picked you on my team and you were like, no, Stacy, no.
You picked him first. You picked him first.
He was my first pick. And he's like, Stacy, please don't. And I was like, Adam, you're on my team. And he was
What are you
mad.
doing?
I love you to death. It was the worst. It was the worst choice. I would have been available in round 7. Okay, and that it's not. It's that there were guys
Just
that
picking
were
her best
like.
friend here.
There were
Yes.
guys that were like 6'5", 240. Like
There were
just
guys that literally played for the local
Yes,
college
they
team,
were, like,
and Stacy
giant-
picked Adam.
gigantic.
He was so
dudes.
disappointed in me.
And-
he was literally just like,
And there was just
He
like a
was
lineup.
so mad.
I'm not even kidding. Like there was like 20 something people, and Stacy just right off the bat, Adam, and I was just,
Adam.
no,
Bad.
please, no.
Well, so it's worse than that
They're
because it was
looking
like
at you like this better be the best dang kid I've ever seen.
No,
we
because I was very
terrible.
vocal about it.
Yeah, we did terrible.
well, it's worse than that because it's a game where like we had a big turkey bowl, and so we had like
yeah, we did.
we had like six
had, like, 6
different
games.
teams.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And so Stacy was one of 6 teams. So
Yeah,
she picks
captain.
Adam first, and she was
Yes.
like first captain.
Yes.
So she picks Adam first, and then 5 other teams pick all the best players.
So
And
it
then
was like-
Stacy gets to pick again
it
after
was
that.
really like 50 people that Stacy was just like,
You know what? I
And I was
care
like-
about friends, not winning. Okay, I'm not about the trophies, as we all know.
Yeah. Clearly.
Because you can't win them.
I would have been available later on in the
That
draft.
wasn't the point, Adam. I wanted you to know what it felt like to be picked first. Okay.
I hated it.
Oh, so sweet of you, Stace.
Oh my goodness.
I like how I just thought of that. I'm like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I totally
literally,
forgot about
as you
that.
said it, the memory like boom, like
Yep.
Yes.
blasted into my
Yes.
mind, and I was like,
Yes.
yes, that did happen.
Yes.
Oh my
Specifically
God.
Adam's reaction because it was
Yes.
so
Just like,
funny.
my
it was
gosh.
so funny.
Yeah,
Adam, you're on my team.
crazy. That's so funny. Oh, well, Stacy, I'm going to pick you first. Do you have anything you would like to plug or promote?
You know what? You can find me on Instagram at StaySpace886 or an account I don't post much on, which is what is my other one?
Health coach Stacy
Thank
G.
you. There it is. Health coach
Adam has to
Stacy
write it
G.
down
Yeah.
for you.
No, I've just got it. I've just got it
He
locked
has
in the
it
dome.
memorized and I don't, apparently.
Yeah, Stacy on her Instagram account will tell you all the things that you can eat, like cream cheese and cranberry sauce.
That's health food.
You're about to
Yeah,
get a
and
bunch
pita
of
chips.
followers that are just like, she lets
Yeah.
me eat all the foods that I
you
wanted.
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good for you.
Nate, where
Yeah.
can the people find you?
I mean, I don't know if they'll find me.
Give me your
but
phone number.
you can text me at
Personal address.
yeah, you'll find me at this address. No, yeah, come say hey at the Nate Van on Instagram.
Perfect. You can find me at CAdamR, or Cadamer, as some choose to pronounce. And Jason, what do you got going on?
You can find me at Sleep Trailer LLC.
Yeah, you can.
That's probably all backwards in the camera. We build
Fine.
transitional
I don't think
housing for the homeless, and we're doing a year-long pilot project coming up in January. So Facebook, Instagram, and where I have the most interaction is probably TikTok. And
Nice.
so Sleep Trailer LLC.
And this is
Come and find me and check it out.
in Oregon, right?
This is, yep.
Amazing.
This is his proposed solution for the homeless problem. So it's little sleep trailer hotels that can be set up in different cities. And was there anything you're looking for specifically right now that people like, either maybe donations or just sharing or like?
Yeah, so we have a nonprofit that we've partnered with. They're called Crossroads Communities, and so people can make tax-deductible donations to Crossroads. What's kind of cool about that is that those are donations that can only be used to help make, refurbish, and fix sleep trailers. It can't go to salaries. It can't go to the nonprofit salary. It specifically goes to the sleep trailers and getting them out there and getting them available for people to use. So it's a really cool opportunity. And you can, our website is sleeptrailer.com. And there's a link in there for donations if you feel so inclined. It'd be awesome.
What a great way to show your gratitude on this day, which is Thanksgiving Day. It's actually releasing on Thanksgiving. Woo!
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, we've talked about a lot of my favorite things this episode about Thanksgiving. But you know what my favorite thing is? Nate, it's a food coma. You know why, Nate? You know why?
Because he has a food addiction. Nate.
I want to hear you say it, Nate. Tell me what you see when you see me.
I see a beautiful human being, okay? Who just maybe ate a little too much food.
On Fighting Favorites.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Tell your friends about our show. Whew. Just wanted to get that in before you turned off the episode. Just turn to someone nearby and play a little game called Have You Ever Listened to Fighting Favorites? And a couple weeks pass, and before you know it, you're both just laughing and gabbing away about the latest episode. What I'm really offering is a chance to emotionally connect with that person. You're welcome. Also, please submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com. You could give us one thing, a whole list, and we'll put it on our show. Also, go ahead and follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, pretty much anywhere you are doing social media these days. And you can follow us on Reddit too, at r/fightingfavorites, and have discussions with other people about the podcast or just about some of your favorite things. And while you've got your phone out, go ahead and follow us on your podcast app, and you can get the episode directly downloaded into your feed. Leave us a review on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and if you write a review on Apple Podcasts, be sure to include your favorite thing in the review, and we'll see if it has what it takes to battle it out against other people's favorite things on our Fighting Fridays poll. That's it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.